of Good Sam, Bad Sam with new Sam, Gavin Willard.
I'm Sam.
Sam Castillo already died in a different unexplained fire that I had nothing to do with.
Rest in peace.
I don't know how this keeps happening to all of my co-hosts named Sam, but it's a big issue right now.
Sams are going to stop moving here. They're going to hear about this.
Good.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, actually.
I don't know why that keeps happening. And I mean, I have an alibi. I was asleep. It's definitely.
Why are you smiling?
Yeah.
I just rest in.
No one even blamed you.
Yeah.
It's suspicious.
That's good. That's good that no one blamed me because
We have the Rainy Street Strangler and the Sam Strangler.
the Sam set her on fire.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound as good though. And then you're Kyle Dougty, and
I am.
you do normally cold brew with Sam Castillo, who
Yep.
is again dead. So
Yeah,
if you need
really.
another co-host,
Luckily, we didn't tie ourselves to the name Sam. So.
I kind of fucked myself.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to start paying people to go by Sam.
Yeah. You have to like adopt kids, make them named
You didn't offer
Sam.
me any money.
And I was gonna say I bought your Wendy's, but I didn't.
Oh, yeah. No, I bought your Wendy's.
Yeah.
Scumbag.
Wow.
We were in the drive-thru, and for whatever reason, my card on Apple Pay was declining, and it was so fucking awkward. And this lady didn't even say goodbye to us after. It was like, "Oh, we're too broke for a goodbye."
Oh, that's hilarious.
I love how you pulled the classic move of like, no, try it again. She was like, yeah, it declined.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. Oh, dude, being on either side of that, having someone's card get declined is awesome. It's
Yeah.
great because you just get to go, oh.
You're like, okay,
oh,
if you
someone
want me to
sucks with
try
money.
again.
I don't like it. I always feel bad because then I always phrase it as like, "Do you maybe have like another card you can use?"
Yeah. It's hilarious watching adults pause and they're just like, but what do I do now? I'm like, I don't know, buddy. It's fucking your problem, not mine. Get online. Go.
Figure it out, Cheech.
Yeah.
How many times does it decline and then you actually try it again and it works? That's like that like almost never happens.
I'm new to using Apple Pay. Okay, I'm trying to join the future. And so I thought maybe I had like schmutz or something on the back of my phone. It was
You're wiping it off.
yeah. I thought it was blocking the numbers.
Yeah, the reader still picked it up, but the schmutz didn't let it go through.
My Donnie Haynes penis sticker was blocking my card transaction.
Yep, there's a lot of schmutz on that.
I work at Poke, and I recently kind of accidentally started an OnlyFans.
Yeah, okay. That's like the big thing that I've heard about you
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it is pretty sick.
You
Are you
did.
stacking on it?
Yeah, I made like a lot of money.
Okay, wait, you
Ballpark?
made like one sum of money and then, but are you continuing to do it over time or you just
Dude,
cashed in and
yeah,
then got
no,
out?
I'm still doing it. I got
Okay.
like 900 followers.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It's
pretty
it's
good.
all dudes, but the girl I'm talking to, she'll just tell me if she wants. I want to see your dick. I just send a picture to her, and then I just toss it to the fellas. I toss it to the boys. I'm just gonna that make them pay for it. It's like $10 just to see my wiener.
Wait, so 900 people
Get
paying
that.
like a monthly?
I just started a monthly subscription because at first I didn't because I didn't think I was like 4 people are gonna buy this. It blew up. It went nuts. So yeah, I will have like probably not all of them are gonna stick around, but I'll probably have like 600 monthly subscribers.
That's
For
crazy.
how much money a month?
It's only like $5.
It's still crazy.
Yeah.
I can't do the math on this. in my head.
$3,000 a month?
Thank you.
This guy's
Yeah.
a beast.
Yeah, damn near. Yeah. It is all dudes though,
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I mean, they're paying.
and they're so supportive. They're so nice. They're not even like being that rude.
Great
They'll be like,
penis, Kyle.
They'll be like, "Can I try your cum?" And I go, "No, dude." And they go, "Oh, okay."
Can I
worth a try.
Wait, try your cum?
Yeah, that's been a big thing. They're like, "I want to. How do I get that from the tap?" And I'm like,
Will they
"Ew,
like send you a
ew."
vial?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
no, they
come
wanna
in like a
suck-
water bottle. And
Yeah,
They
yeah.
want to suck my dick.
Mm.
Yeah,
And
that's a
then
weird
I
way to
have
word
to
it.
Yeah.
no. And then they go, "Sorry."
If
I
you
can't
just
believe
like
I
have any
asked.
leftover
Yeah.
cum dripping out, let me know.
Yeah. Any spare? They're always like, I mean, if you ever want to get blown by a guy in the back of like a truck stop, just let me know. And I'm like, probably not, but I'll keep it.
Wait, how'd you get into that? Like, what provoked?
I went on Colton and Dylan's podcast. Some of This Is Bad, and I showed them a dick pic, and they freaked out, and so half their fucking followers.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all saw that, and then all those guys. So all
Yeah.
their fans are on your.
Well, they started asking me. I was just getting a bunch of inboxes, and I was like, I texted Colton. I'm like, I'm just gonna tell him to give me $20, and I'll send it to him. And he was like, making OnlyFans. I was like, oh yeah. I thought I was gonna make like $200.
Didn't you post like a single dick pic and you made like
Off that first
1,000?
one, yeah, it was like $3,000.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I need a penis.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, you have feet.
I know.
Yeah.
I do the same thing.
Nice.
I'm like, I sent like guys I've dated, like I send nudes for free. So why wouldn't I just?
Yeah.
Have you ever
Charge.
considered making an OnlyFans and selling feet pics through that?
No, I'm like a freelance artist.
I'm indie.
You gotta know who I am to get the merch.
Yeah. It is crazy. Like, I've heard women talk about like how horny and weird guys are, but like as guys, we're never like horny around each. Like we just don't. See
Yeah,
that
you're not
side, so
subjected
it's hard,
to that.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine because like I can't imagine like my friends who I hang out with all the time like being horny in someone's inbox. And then it happens to you, and you go, "Oh, they're not lying. Guys are gross."
Yeah.
It's like shocking. My DMs aren't even like old, like anyone that would fit like the general stereotype of like people that would just like raw dog a DM being like, "You're hot. Can I buy fucking whatever off you?" It's always like they're all my age.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm like, and then what do you think is gonna happen? Like this is never gonna be. This is
Yeah, well,
transactional.
Yeah.
They have some fantasy of perhaps one day if they keep at it, eventually you'll be like, this fucking weird scumbag creep is actually kind of cool. Like 3 years later or something.
It is a crazy mindset. It's like nothing works like that. It's like if you go to McDonald's every day, they're not going to be like, dude, you want to run the place? You're a fucking loyal customer. Do you just want to come get behind the counter, dude? Go make some fries.
Yeah, but
You're
it happens
hired.
once in all of human history, and guys are like, well, maybe.
We do have that thing though in our brains where our guys like, oh, dude, she obviously just doesn't know that she loves me.
Yeah, it's like that.
That's
dumb
really
and,
all it
it's
is.
like that Dumb and Dumber moment where she's like, yeah, like 1 in 20 billion. He's like, so there's a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance? Fucking.
You kidding? He's gonna watch this and get turned on by the
Yeah.
The disrespect.
by the disrespect.
Oh, she doesn't even know
Wait,
my
why don't you
name.
go show a toe for a sneak peek? Just like
Just
like
one-
peek it up in the corner.
My feet are fucked up right now because my sweet baby angel child Norm, my little baby kitten, loves fucking up my feet. They look like they went through like a blender right now.
That's what they've been saying on the net.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your feet are losing the luster.
The Sam Mini Reddit, they're like, her feet are really fucked
Yeah.
up. She's got to find a better place to cut herself.
She hit 30. Her feet went to shit.
Haggard.
I did not hit 30. I'm still young and spry.
All right, well, I just turned 30. That hurt.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Are you okay?
Not now.
When was your birthday?
In May.
So long ago. You've been 30
Just
for a minute.
turned. Well, it
No.
is like a big milestone, so it's this year.
Were you scared?
No. I feel way like my lifestyle in my 20s was like acceptable. But now that I'm 30, I'm just like, I'm a fucking loser, dude. I'm broke. My car's missing a mirror.
Your car's missing?
A mirror.
Oh, I thought you said like, my car's missing and I'm here.
Yeah, someone stole. I know they stole it. I just know it's gone.
You got out of the car, someone stole, and you're like, yeah, but I gotta do a podcast now.
Fuck, I'll deal with that later.
Wait, did you hit it off? Did you bang it against something and just drive away, or did
No, someone hit me, and then the cops just never came, and he was trying to make it seem like it was my fault. But he came into like my lane. I was passing him. And
Yeah.
He hit me, knocked my mirror off. But yeah, I'm a loser at 30. At 29, I was pretty cool.
What'd you
it
think
really
is
is
the
like
coolest thing about you?
I like kickboxing in my garage a lot. And as just a 30-year-old single man, that is sad. But like if I was 24, you'd be like, wow, look at that, that's cool.
this guy's in shape.
Yeah, that
He's
guy's
a
like,
beast.
working out in the garage. But at 30, you're just like, fuck, dude, get a family or something. It's sad.
Well, you're about to be rich on OnlyFans, so that's something.
Yeah.
If you have kids, would you tell them about your dick selling phase?
Not till they were old enough, like 6 or 7.
Sit-
not till they can really fully grasp.
Until
you
they
know?
have their own.
Yeah.
have them sit around the fireplace.
At 6 or 7?
Just show them pictures. this is the legacy.
This one made me the most money.
Yeah.
What your daddy did.
Yeah.
You like pray you have a son so you could keep the family business going.
Yeah. Take your kid to work, or take your the school thing where they bring their parents in, career day. Just come
Yeah.
in, just nudes of me. That's what I do.
You pull up with an overcoat on.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the day where it's legal to
Yeah.
flash at school for career
Why are
day.
you guys crying? People would pay so much money for this.
Hey, half of you are going to be doing this in 10 years. This is a good career day. Who did you have for career day?
Who did I have? Like my parents?
Yeah.
Like which parent came in? Neither. I don't think I ever had that.
You didn't do career day?
I don't think so.
That's why you don't have a fucking job.
That is right. That is exactly why, yeah.
You just sit in the living room and edit.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that's a job.
Or you just sit in the living room and like work on your career and better yourself. What a piece of shit.
Yeah, my career day, my mom brought in a server from Outback Steakhouse. It was pretty sick.
That she brought in, so it wasn't even her. She just brought it in. I tell this fucking idiot what to do.
She's like, this guy has a job.
Yeah, look, go get everyone water.
She brought in her little crackhead friend. And she was just like, and this is a tray. And the food goes on it.
When you remember being kids, when you thought like managing like a Taco Bell was gonna be like the job, like dude, when I get older, I wanna run a Wendy's.
I don't think I ever thought that.
Is that what you had?
That's what everyone. Me and all my. I have 4 sisters. We were all like, one of us gonna work at Taco Bell, one of us gonna work at McDonald's, one of us gonna work at Wendy's.
We're gonna run this town.
The fucking fast food dynasty.
Yeah, we're gonna have a monopoly on fast food in Columbus,
That's
Ohio.
sick. No, I thought I was gonna be like a professional gamer or something. I was like, I'm gonna play like Xbox for a living.
How old are you?
Probably like 13.
Now.
32.
32. All right, so that was right around the age where you're like, I want to do this for a living, and your dad was probably like, there's no way this will ever be a career.
Yeah,
and now
exactly. It is, yeah, but not for me.
Yeah.
But no, my dad would come into my room to make sure I went to school, and I would hide in the closet, and then he would like go back downstairs, and I would just play video games all day and not go to school.
That's cool. I would be so scared the whole time.
Yeah, he's deaf though, so
Oh, really?
I would just be blasting like Gears of War, Call of Duty, and he would be downstairs. I lived in the attic, so once he like checked and like confirmed that I was at school, I'd be like, all right, we're good.
Was your dad really deaf?
Yeah.
Did he ever yell at you?
Yeah.
How hard was that not to laugh?
Well, he didn't lose his hearing until he was like 13.
Okay.
So you can't really tell from his voice that he's deaf.
Okay. Because that would be if he was like, been deaf his whole life. Like, they know you right now. Shut up.
Yeah. It'd be really tough to take that seriously.
Yeah. You can respond however you want. You're like, fucking bitch. And you
Yeah.
can't hear.
I
That's
definitely
cool.
did that.
Was he doing comedy when you were a kid? When did he
No,
start
he didn't start
stand-up?
till he's like 58. He started doing
Jesus
stand-up.
Christ.
Well, your dad does stand up and
Yeah.
he's deaf?
Yeah.
Do you have to let him know, like, hey, they loved it?
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, this was a particularly big pop at this. Like, he can kind of like see the reaction looking around, but he can't really see how loud the laugh is or how long it
You ever
lasted.
lie and just be like, yeah, you did great.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you exaggerate how well or vice versa.
Yeah.
Sometimes he does too well. I'm like, it was all right.
Yeah, you did fine.
Yeah.
He's like, I could feel the applause.
Yeah. The room was shaking, but all right.
How old is he now?
He is turning like 66.
God damn. 10 years? 10 years of deaf comedy?
Damn, how
Yeah.
old was your dad when he had you?
35.
Nice. You have old parents?
Oh, both of my parents are 50.
Oh, nice. How old were they when they had you?
22.
Damn, nice. My parents were 20. They had from 19 to 23, they had 5 kids.
Yuck.
Yeah,
God damn.
crazy.
Just like one
Yep.
5?
zero pullout.
No, my dad's got the pull-out game of like a nail gun.
Are they still together?
Yeah.
That's even
Yeah.
crazier.
I 4 daughters, and me right in the middle.
Were they trying to do that on some level? Like,
No, I think it was just stupid.
oh, really?
Yeah.
They are also from Ohio.
Yeah.
So then
I
after
mean,
the 5th one, they were like, maybe you should buy a pack of condoms.
Yeah, I think they were just not thinking about it. Just being
Yeah.
dumb and young.
It's pretty cool, though.
I mean, my dad dropped out of school in like 9th grade. He wasn't thinking.
What does he do?
He works for the city.
Okay.
Yeah. Construction.
Here?
Ohio, Columbus.
Oh, okay, Columbus.
Sewer maintenance. I used to work there. I used to be a sewer maintenance guy.
Nice.
No.
You're
Is that a
just
tough job?
cleaning pipes,
Yeah, just cleaning pipes.
like
yeah.
shitty, stinky pipes.
Yeah, just pretty much the same thing I'm doing now. Just dealing with smelly, shitty pipes. No, it was gross. Yeah, I hated it. Money was good, but
OnlyFans, big upgrade.
yeah, it's like some people have been like, "Oh, how do you feel about that?" I'm like, "Dude, I used to clean like people's shit. Dude, this is great." Yeah.
I think that is, yeah. People shit on OnlyFans, but it's like,
Yeah, that's a whole nother category.
Well, I think most people that hate on it are just kind of jealous on some level for sure.
Yeah.
And even if they weren't, it's like to say something negative about OnlyFans people publicly, Like, you have something going on
Yeah.
personally that you need to deal with, I think.
Yeah. The only time I think it's weird, like, let's say, like, I try to get a job and they were like, no, you're selling dick pics online. We don't want you here. I would be like, yeah, that's understandable. I get it. I hate when people who are doing OnlyFans get mad that their other job isn't okay with it. It's like, no, you knew the risk.
Yeah, there is a line, where it's like into the professional world. I could see that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want someone who takes pictures of their, like, butthole, like, coming into class the next day and teaching my child. Nothing against them. It's just,
Yeah.
I know what kind of weirdo I am.
And plus, it's like your child could find themselves on the internet and see their teacher's asshole.
Which would be so sick. That would be the coolest thing.
I remember, I think it was like, it was high school. A bunch of like the teachers like had a jam band together or something like a decade prior to us, and like everyone like every year, like someone in the class would find out and then like bring it up like he plays guitar and like try making fun of him, but like that's such a stupid thing to be like, oh, they hang out and are friends and had fun.
Oh, you idiot! You know a musical instrument.
But I can't imagine now. It's just like, yeah, our teachers are filming orgies around.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
They're like, well, it could be worse. They could be in a jam band.
True.
Wait, did anything bad happen to you? I mean, your car smelled like puke, kind of. It's kind of gross.
Don't say that.
Why not? Oh, the
She's like,
podcast
I
listeners.
didn't throw up in it. It just smelled fun.
No, it's just the hot and spicy Buc-ee's jerky that's been sitting in my car since Friday.
Oh, yeah, that's why it smells like stomach acid.
Oh.
Which I now learned I'm officially at the age, maybe this is my bad thing, I'm at the age where spicy food hurts.
Oh, that's just
I
all
can't.
white.
No, I love spicy food.
You
But
got
this
mayo
is the
in your blood.
I love a good zest. I love a good heat. I love a food that makes me sweat a little. But I ate that jerky and then had to go to work, and then it felt like someone was shooting me in the stomach 20 times in a row. And then
Might have just been the jerky.
No,
It smells like throw up. I don't think it's supposed to.
All right, just come clean. She threw up.
And then re-ate the jerky.
no, separate from the jerky, I threw up. I'm a big puker lately.
But you didn't throw up in the car.
I did throw up in the car.
That was a separate puke. I brought up one puke, and then she tells the story of a different puke.
It's been a pukey week.
That's the new name of the pod. Pukey Week.
Other Sam was poopy. I'm pukey. And then
Which Sam?
Poopy and pukey.
Sammy B.
Oh, okay.
She left to go start her Poo Poo Pee Pee podcast.
Is that really what it's called? Nice.
She partners with Talk to it's real
Really?
riveting stuff.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
Right now they're
That's-
covering Hurricane Milton. They're out there right
We love you, Sammy.
now. I love you, Sammy B. Please come back.
Hey, ouch. Kevin's doing good.
No, Kevin's great. I love Kevin. That was it's just not enough poop talk from this guy.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
really
going to
need
talk about
You
poop.
really need to poop it up a little bit. Over there.
Can you shit yourself really quick?
Everyone on the comments right now is like, this guy has a poop for
The
once.
live chat is pissed.
Yeah.
You're not wearing the nose strip. You aren't.
I do have a
talking about
nose
poop.
strip, though.
Put it on.
Damn, keep that thing on
Give
him.
us that
Yeah.
ASMR.
Yeah. How many nose strips do you go through a day?
It depends if I go in the sauna or I'm sweating.
Do they work really well?
They work really well.
Do you have a spare for?
Yeah, do
Kyle?
you have another one? I'll use
Get
one.
the adhesive going on.
I wish.
The way he pops it.
Nice.
It's like crack to him.
Then you got to hold it down for about 8 seconds.
Save some air for the rest of
Yeah,
us.
I know. Get a nice breathe into the mic.
Do you want one?
Kind of.
Do you have one?
No, I only brought one.
Wow.
Sorry.
Can you give it to you? Take it off and give it to him.
Yeah.
Well, it probably wouldn't stick properly.
We're
after.
so rude. I brought one tiny bottle of wine and you only brought one nose strip.
I didn't know Kyle was going to want a nose strip. I would have brought a whole pack.
Well, clearly you don't know me that well. I love air.
I've heard that about you.
Yeah.
Big air guy.
That's what everyone says.
Big air guy. Aside from fighting, I don't know, imaginary people in your garage, do you do anything else for fun?
At the moment,
No.
not really. My life's so boring right now. I love it, but I'm not. I just do stand-up work and work out.
And sell dick pics and punch the air.
Yeah. I have bags and friends that come over. I trained Zach Lap from the Creek. That's actually what I'm gonna do. I'm working on getting certified so I can just train people in boxing and do comedy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm tired of having a real job.
Yeah. Do you want to do it at a gym or just in the garage?
Well, I'll
or
do it
start
in my
your own?
garage. I have a garage with like 2 bags, a bunch of stuff set up.
So you got everything you need.
Yeah, I'll just if I can do like a couple people a week, make a little extra money, that'd be sick.
Can you train me for next year's pillow fight at Skankfest?
Yeah.
I fucking lost that shit so hard.
What happened? There was a pillow fight?
Yeah, they had like a couple of different events. One of them was sock fighting, and they thought we were just gonna like fill socks up with shit and beat the fuck out of each other.
Pennies.
But it was they asked me if I wanted to do it, and I was like, please explain. And they're like, whoever gets the other person's socks off first wins.
Oh, that's cool.
I could not do that, but I did the pillow fight, and the girl I was up against, she was like, oh, I just did bits last year when I did this, so we just like prepared a bunch of silly things we were gonna do. Did not talk at all about how she was gonna beat the fuck out of me with a pillow.
That's awesome. She just came out and beat your ass.
We had like a few fun moments, and then she even gave me an open, but I was treating it like a WWE thing, where at one point she like put the pillow on the rope and put her head down and was asleep, and I ran up to her with the pillow like about to like murder her with it, but then in front of everyone I had a change of heart. And I stopped and I let her.
I can't. And then she beat the shit out of you.
And then she beat the fuck out of me. We tried coordinating a thing where she was going to do like a low sweep with the pillow and I was going to jump over it. She went too high, hit my ankles. I almost broke my ankle and almost broke my body. Somehow caught myself at the last second.
Nice.
But I was like, if I just got KO'd in a pillow fight.
That would be
Because
embarrassing.
we were trying to like get too cool with
That'd
it.
be hilarious.
What kind of pillows did you have? Were they like pretty full? Were they new?
We grabbed new ones. They were like good. They were like,
Yeah.
they weren't like dense. They were very loose.
Yeah, so it didn't hurt that bad.
I was hoping like feathers would fly out of it. I think that would
Yeah.
be a lot more fun. But we got yelled at for doing bits. I
Yeah,
was like,
Jesse told me that. He said guys were doing bits, and then the ref was like, "All right, actually
the
fight."
ref, Louis J. Gomez. Louis J.
Yeah, that
Gomez was
referee
like,
guy.
Louis J. Gomez,
guys.
dead serious, was like, knock it off. Take this seriously.
Oh my god.
Take the pillow fight serious.
Yeah, to be in the middle of a ring with pillow fights, like, you guys think this is a joke?
At a comedy festival.
Yeah.
But dead serious.
Yeah.
Well, we were the third. There was three fights. We were the last one. In the first 2 fights, they were like scary.
Oh,
Like they
okay.
wanted blood. Like they were not friends. They did not riff before. It was very apparent that there was no.
Mhm.
They were just like they were in it to win it.
How many pillow fights were there?
3. But you know what? At the end of the day, I had fun. And pillows don't actually hurt.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So
I heard
that,
you cried.
that was separate.
I threw up. After that. Yeah.
I threw up. She hit me so hard with the pillow. I threw up everywhere. What's the worst thing that's happened to you recently? Aside from turning 35 months ago?
I cut myself. That sucked.
Mm-hmm. Did you bleed a lot?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be bleeding. I've cut myself a lot at poke.
Did you super glue it, or how'd you?
I didn't super glue this one, but I did that one right there. I super glued that together.
It worked?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's old. I was at work with Jason Rodriguez, and I broke a giant glass jar thing, and it shredded my finger. And I'm like holding it together, and I'm like, Jason, get the gauze. And I look over, and he has the gauze everywhere. He can't figure it out. I'm like, hey, dude, no rush at all, but like I'm losing like a ton of blood right now. Take your time, but
Like
please
squirting
hurry.
out of your pinky.
Oh, dude, it was just flowing out. I was getting lightheaded. I was like, please hurry.
Holy fuck.
You
Yeah, I
don't
cut
do it.
myself on one of those things, the things where you like push the lime into the bottom
Yeah.
tray. I was like trying to like adjust the lime inside of it, and there's like 4 blades, and I was like, shh, and pushed the lime, and my finger slipped and got cut.
That sucks.
Then I puked.
Was it the jerky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to brag because it was a very tactical puke. I'm too good at puking.
Oh, in the car.
Yeah.
Too
Oh, yeah.
good at puking.
I'm too good at puking.
You're just prepared at any moment.
Threw up in the cup. And now my car smells like puke a little bit.
Only a little.
It jerky.
It is subtle.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like, someone threw up in here.
It's like there's like a little bit of mint in the dish. You're like, is that mint?
There's cilantro in here.
Exactly.
Which I also ate, like, we had some event yesterday, so I was eating, like, everything. Like, I had brisket, oysters, like, a shrimp and crab salad,
Oh, yeah, no wonder
cobbler,
you
bread
threw up.
pudding. Like, top that off with a fucking Horn PBR. Nightmare.
Throwing up oysters.
Oysters were long enough ago that I'd like to think that they weren't part of that. I would never look in the cup. I think the best thing the human body does is when you throw up your eyes water so you can't see it.
They think that's why. You don't throw up again.
That's what I tell myself. Every morning when I'm throwing up, I'm like, thank God I can't see what the fuck this looks like.
I bet it still kind of looked like boba in the cup. It definitely probably had some floating chunks in there.
Yeah, there's some jelly balls in there.
There was still like 3 pearls at the bottom. I'm like, those are probably still good.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I'd take those.
And then what'd you do with the cup? You threw it out the window.
At a homeless person.
At a Tesla.
Nice.
He deserved it.
Oh, that would be the worst. Getting throw up on your car. Because you wouldn't know. You'd be like, oh, someone threw coffee, and then you get out and smell it. Ugh.
The worst thing ever, my car got egged one time. You
Nice.
ever get your car egged?
No, but I've egged a lot of cars.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
We used to, like when we were teenagers, we would like shoot. We would like drive around with an airsoft gun and just shoot people's windshield, like at an intersection, passing them.
We would go and get those. You could buy like 3 dozen eggs from Walmart, and we'd go get one of those, and I'd stand out the back of my friend's car and just pelt cars and people with eggs. As
While
we
you're
drove by.
driving, or
Yeah.
while they're driving?
While they were driving, I was in the back seat. Yeah.
They deserved it.
Menace.
Good fun.
I thought it
The
was cute.
bologna, we used to put bologna on cars sometimes,
Yeah.
and it like takes the paint off, I guess.
Yeah, just like a circle.
Yeah.
I thought eggs did that too.
No.
I thought eggs peeled the paint.
Kevin seems to know a lot about.
Well, he's a fucking felon.
Yeah, I used to like just deface shit for no reason. Like I would like spray paint every building in my town, and the clock tower of my high
You're
school.
the reason Rochester's disgusting.
Did you ever
Yeah.
like tag something and sign your name like an idiot? And everyone's
No.
like, well, obviously it was
No, I had the tag though that it was Breh.
nice.
BREH, and it was like not artistic at all. It was just like in hard to reach places. Like I would climb every building in my town and just try to get it to where people would be like, "How the fuck did he even get up there?" And the clock tower was like the 4th story. Like it didn't even really make sense like how we got up there, but we just climbed.
Are you not
each-
scared of heights?
I actually am scared of heights after that because there was one time I was like, I climbed to the 2nd story and then there was like 2 more stories straight up. And I used like a pole behind the duct, which you could barely reach. You had to like pull it away from the wall to get your fingers behind it just to get up. And then I climbed on top of the duct after I got to the top of that. And there was like all this fiberglass in my arms and shit. And like I almost fell off. And it was like, it had to be like 20 feet straight down. And below me was just like poles.
Oh.
So I'm like, if I fell down, I would have been like disfigured or like just like really, really badly injured. And like, I just think about that all the time. Like that was like really close because I was like, all I had was my arm on like a fiberglass top of a duct and then a giant drop below me. But yeah, I got lucky.
I get scared if I'm like 2 feet taller than I should be. We have to like put the TV cover on. We have like an outside TV at work. You have to like stand on like a ledge next to the stairs that's like only 2 feet up, and I like refused to do it. I grabbed a chair and I needed my coworker to stand next to me so I could like hold her while I did it.
Wait, 2 feet literally? You're scared of? I don't get it.
I don't know, land on my head.
Just being off the ground at all.
Being off
you're
the ground
like-
makes me scared.
It's more than 2 feet though. What is it, like 5 feet?
What?
The drop.
Yeah.
I think she was saying just any amount of.
Like standing on
Yeah.
a chair. That's the
You're
one.
like a baby.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, don't, they should be on the ground.
At first, I kind of wanted to bartend at my job, but you have to climb a ladder to get bottles from the top shelf. I'm like, no fucking way I do that. No amount of money puts me on a ladder.
I literally would have to be on like a ladder on the side of a freeway.
You're not scared of heights?
Not really. I'm aware of them. You know what I mean? Like I respect them. I'm always
yeah,
like,
you're going slow. And
I'm like,
shit.
yeah, I could die. I don't like this. It's like a spider.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of spiders, but if I see one, I'm like,
Were you there?
oh, fuck you.
Were you there when I got stuck on the ladder at East Austin?
No.
when
but-
when everyone was setting it up, they had a ladder to like the crawl space above the office, and everyone was up there. I was like, I'm not going up there. But then I had FOMO, and they were up there for so long. Of course, as soon as I get up there, 5 minutes later, they're like, all right, let's all go down.
Yeah.
And I thought everyone was going to go outside. And so I was waiting for everyone to go outside, and I forget who turned around. They're like, are you coming? And I was like, eventually.
Yeah.
I
just got up there.
there. Yeah.
I was like, I need everyone to leave the building so no one sees how I get down the ladder. And then it turned into a whole big thing, and like I had to
Yeah,
be
they call the
rescued.
fire
Like a
department.
yeah. Except it was Dean Stanfield and Spencer Cavens had to
Yeah.
get me down. But I lived.
What are you just scared
Spoiler
of, like
alert.
putting your first foot on, like
I
making
don't.
that first?
I don't like that the ladder wiggles. I don't like the vibe of a ladder. I need to be like knocked out to go on an airplane. I'm fine on our balcony. We live on the 3rd floor. That kind of freaks me out sometimes. Like whenever we get like hit with a storm, I'm just like, this whole place is gonna collapse.
Yeah.
Would you ever rock climb, or is that like no?
No. Even like I used to love hiking, and I still kind of do, but I just anything that's like a steep incline, like I can't,
Yeah.
because all I can see is me just like face first falling down, just eating rocks
Yeah, you're just
the entire
picturing
way.
it the entire time.
Yeah.
You gotta believe in yourself more.
I've just seen every Final Destination movie, which is not good. No one should see every single Final Destination movie.
Yeah, the
And
fire escape.
I watched all of them when I was like 13 and 14. Like, I'm like, why do I have a panic disorder?
Yeah. It was a big. We were like the first generation where just everything was scary and people were dying on our phones and the TV.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that's why everyone's anxious.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
like watching people pull glass out of their asshole when they're like
Yeah.
12.
Yeah, we're like acutely aware of all the worst things.
One Man, One Jar, Mr. Hands,
Yeah.
classics.
Mr. Hands is a classic. My
Yeah.
favorite part about
R.I.P..
that one, is afterwards he goes, "Did he come?" And his buddy's like, "Oh yeah." Then he died.
Yeah.
He died doing what he loved, making a horse come.
Oh, yeah, and he didn't even. That horse was a real dickhead. Didn't even grease it up. Just fucking
No,
shoved
just
it right in.
slammed it in. That's a
Yeah.
human being, pal. He's got a small
Well, have
ass.
some respect.
No foreplay.
Yeah.
Why didn't we cancel the horse?
I know he didn't even. Yeah, he didn't even.
Why
stick
is
one
Diddy
hoof.
in jail and not the horse?
That horse is still alive.
Diddy had so much lube, that horse had 0. That's a fucking
Yeah,
crime.
that's hilarious. The horse sticking like a hoof in there, just like
Trying to do the two in the pink or whatever. As a horse, he's like, fuck, I don't know how to help you right now.
yeah.
God damn it.
I think this might be bigger, actually.
The horse throwing freak offs in the stable.
Well, that horse is underage.
That's a pony.
Yeah. How old does the horse have to be to fuck it? What are horse years?
That's a good
Can
question.
you please?
Yeah.
Thank
Horse
you.
years?
Horse years.
I'm going to guess 4.
Yeah, Google how old does a horse have to be so you can fuck it.
How many years does a horse have to be alive to be 18?
Have you guys asked Instagram AI stuff yet?
No, and I always accidentally click it, and it's like, it'll send me a paragraph. I'm like, shut up.
Dude, they'll make pictures, whatever picture you want, and there's like almost no restriction. Like, it just can't be sexual, but they'll make like anything racist you want it to.
Oh, really?
I was going to just put Sam Minnie holding
Classic
hands
Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
with Joe Rogan.
It won't do some people because it might not know.
Yeah, it won't like put.
Yeah.
But it will do like celebrities and shit.
No, but you can be like small
Where's
girl with
it?
tattoos holding hands with buff guy.
Yeah.
And you can get it close. You have to keep like finagling and adjusting, but
Okay, horses Wait, they have a different multiplier for birth to age 4, whatever their age plus 6.5, but ages 4 and up is 2.5.
all right, whoever took the time to figure it out
Who
really
the
wanted to fuck a
fuck?
horse.
Just some guy justifying banging the horse.
Yeah,
Who's
it's
the
like the horse is a year old. He goes, no, you don't understand how horse years work.
It says a 15-year-old horse is roughly equivalent to a 49-and-a-half-year-old man, but a 4-year-old horse is the equivalent to a 6-and-a-half-year-old human, which that doesn't make any sense.
No, not at all.
Who the hell is figuring this shit out?
Yeah.
And I don't even, like, if they did sit me down for at least 2 hours to try to explain how they came to that conclusion, I still would just be like, have you tried having sex?
He's like, well, Samantha, the horse matures at a different rate, emotionally and intelligently.
Imagine that being your job. Like, what do you do for work? It's like, I estimate the exchange rate of years based on
In horse years?
humans and animals.
So
I observe a lot of horses. Let's just leave it at that.
Someone does get paid to do that, which is,
That should be us.
could be.
There are a lot of good jobs out there that people get paid to do.
Weird shit, yeah.
Like, now that I'm an OnlyFans star, dude, so many people get paid to just respond to weirdos on OnlyFans.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
what?
like
Just
yeah.
they send the money just for the like text response.
Yeah, so like a lot of people will hire a manager to handle all the inbox stuff. So
Okay.
they're like not even doing it. So like if you're
I know
messaging
2 people that do that.
a lot of people you're messaging like, "Oh, I love you so much," and they're like, "Haha, yeah, it's probably just some dude making like 20 an hour."
My friend's husband manages her OnlyFans messages.
Yeah.
So
20 an hour.
She'll just post the content, and then like 2 hours a day, I think he just sits down, he responds to all of the guys in his wife's OnlyFans messages, and be like, "Nice cock."
Yeah. Yeah.
Some guy that makes more money than you an hour.
Yeah.
Nice
JT Kelly's
cock.
gonna do that for me.
Really?
Yeah, I was
He's
like, you
gonna
got-
ghostwrite.
Yeah, I was like, "You gotta flirt, but you're still straight. Remember that. Lead them on." And he's like, "I got you."
Some guy watches this podcast and he's messaging. He's like, "Hey JT."
Yeah. Finally, JT's like, "What? How do you know?"
You couldn't let Scott Fillmore do that.
Oh, I
He'd
wouldn't.
have too much fun.
Yeah, people would be messaging me on Instagram like, "Dude, thanks for that picture of your butthole." I'm like, "That wasn't me."
Scott would be like, "Kyle, they want like a video of you jerking off saying my name."
Yeah. Yeah, this guy Scott Fillmore said he wants you to jerk off and play with your nipples and say, "Scott, I love you."
He sends you that too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, so many notes.
Yeah. Don't look at them.
All
You
right.
can see them now. I've made it invisible.
I
Can
won't-
you see him? Jesus Christ, that's dark.
No, I can't. I should have went to the doctor. I need an eye test. I can't drive at night anymore.
Who needs to drive at night?
Me.
Oh.
Me when I'm doing night people
Who needs
things.
to see the road?
It's more of like a vibe.
Yeah.
If I don't hear like a weird noise, I know I'm like, all right. Yeah, I mean, this is like a mix. Nothing was like super bad about you.
That's cool. I like that.
A lot of people like you. There's a lot of good things. A lot of people said a lot of things about your penis.
That's cool.
A lot of
So-
different things, or is everybody just like great
On
hog?
board. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on board.
Hell of a piece on
I'm
the
getting
guy.
a lot
I think
of
I'll,
support.
I think I'll
Yeah.
just get the penis ones out of the way since we're
Okay.
talking about it. His dick is really, and they stretched it out, really fucking pretty.
Can I guess who said these? Will you tell me if I get it
You
right?
can guess though.
Pretty is a crazy
Was
adjective.
it Colton?
Describing a penis as pretty is insane.
Yeah. It's got like flashes.
And
Kind
then
of hurt my feelings a little bit. I don't want a pretty penis. I want like a conquering penis.
Yeah, you want a
I want a
handsome
handsome,
penis.
Yeah.
he's like, no, he's got a good jawline.
Yeah, I don't want my penis to look like Harry Styles. A gay penis.
My penis to be
No.
But he has a
jacked.
good jawline, just like feminine features. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe you just have like a quaint penis.
It's a they them penis.
Quaint.
It's a they them penis.
My penis is non-binary.
A Venus. Yeah, someone else tried saying you're a huge dick, but they went, nah, huge wiener. I think he grew up by a power plant.
It's a radioactive dick.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
And then they went on to say, I don't really have a bad thing about him. He's a good ass dude all the way around. Honestly, one of the best comics in Austin.
Oh, that's nice.
And then a lot of them, someone said you're a great roommate. That's always nice. But
Some
then
guy.
Yeah.
a lot of them just went on about all of your weird quirks, like you don't wash your hair with tap water.
Yeah.
You don't eat seed oils.
No, it's bad for you.
I heard somebody else say that recently too. Seed oil. They were like, I stopped eating seed oil, and then like they saw some change like right away. I forget what
Yeah.
it was. Did you stop eating it like for a specific reason?
It's just I learned a lot. Before I started doing comedy, I wanted to go to school to be like a dietitian.
Mm-hmm.
So I've always been interested in like food and shit.
Yeah.
And I just came across a lot of evidence that like seed oils were originally supposed to be engine lubricant. It's like, yeah, it's an industrial byproduct of processing plants. And so they figured out that you could fry stuff in it, and they started putting it in everything because it's really cheap.
Yeah. Okay.
It's legit waste that they sold to us as like, yeah, so it's really bad. It
Did you
messes with
stop
your
eating it and
hormones.
notice any like health changes right away? Like, what'd you notice?
Yeah, just like less mental fog. It messes your hormones up a lot because it has like pseudoestrogens in it. So like it'll make
Whoa.
you create more estrogen if you're eating a lot of seed
Me
oils.
and Kevin exclusively eat seed oils.
Yeah, I
Just drink it.
canola oil.
Hot boiling.
We
seed
just put a
oil.
little bit of Mio in a fucking cup of seed oil, and that's how we start our day.
Yeah, liquid
yeah.
IV in it.
I'm like really afraid of getting cancer.
Really?
I want to be like I want to be healthy and old. Everyone I know growing up, once they hit like 40, they're like falling apart. And they're
Yeah.
just, like life's hard. And I'm like, nah, fuck that, dude. I want to live forever.
I get that. I feel like the government's just doing too many things that we already have cancer. So I'm like, I'm not gonna.
What is cancer running your family or something?
No. I just got really scared of it. I'm like, what a fucking terrible way to go out, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't want to like get cancer. I'm 60 and look back and be like, oh, all I had to do was just like
not eat seed oil
not
and
smoke cigarettes or like not eat this. And like, fuck.
Not chain vape fucking fab geek bars.
And then puke into a cup.
You keep
Shout
bringing
out
that
Bubba.
up.
I wrote out twice.
I shared that. I was being polite.
You're being polite by. Oh, sorry.
Well, thank you so much for letting us know about your throw up. That's so
Well,
polite.
we drove here. We lived together, so we drove here together. And I said, "Hey, real quick, before you get in my car, it might smell like puke."
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good
And
warning. You left that out earlier.
What?
You didn't tell her she warned you about the
Oh,
throw-up.
yeah.
And
I didn't know she didn't. It was a secret. I'm sorry.
I don't like to brag about my puking.
Not to brag, but there's no stomach acid in here. It's on my floor.
It's everywhere it's not supposed to be. I am having the realization now though, because like I throw again, perfect puker. I'm a great puker. All of it in the cup.
Accurate.
Yeah. And I wish I could do it on command. Like I said, I wish I could like project like when guys are rude to me. I just want to.
Yeah, headshot.
Oh yeah, you're like a
So
llama.
Like
nice.
Venom?
It'd be so fucking nice to do that.
Like the dinosaur in Jurassic Park.
But I did wipe my face with my work shirt and throw it in the back seat. So that's 100% what still smells like puke in the car.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to grab it.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to clock in wearing that tomorrow. I'm going to wash it. But
Yeah. Oh, it's so hot in Texas too. Ew, you're just baking.
Yeah.
Throw up.
Well, yeah.
Like,
It's
that's
fine.
just my new perfume.
Mm-hmm.
It's a custom scent. It's Salmoni's insides.
Put Sam Minnie's insides on your outsides.
Good line.
It's my OnlyFans tagline.
Lord, they barf.
I don't even know what this one meant, but I have to ask you. You used to be able to eat a piece of spaghetti for an hour.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
All right, that's hilarious that someone just said that. I was born with a cleft palate,
Okay.
so I didn't have a roof of my mouth for like the first like year of my life, and when I would eat, all the food would just come out of my nose.
So you would just
So,
recycle it?
Yeah, so I'm like, dude, I could eat a spaghetti noodle for like ever because it would just go in and just keep. I could just endless food
It's just the infinity symbol.
until
through
it
your
just
face.
like
Was that
disintegrates.
filling?
I have no idea. I was a baby, but my mom would have to, when she fed me, would have to hold my nose, or it would just come out of my nose. I was like a baby. I was like a mushed carrots and peas fondue fountain. It would just come out of my nose, back of my mouth.
I'm like that as an adult.
They had to show a fake palate on the roof of my mouth, which is kind of why like I mumble a little bit. If I don't really focus, talking's hard.
Honestly, I thought that was just because you're from Ohio. So
Probably had something to do with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I focus, I can talk well, but I have to like focus on like keeping the roof of my mouth up. It's weird.
wait, so did you so you got surgery, you fixed it.
Yeah.
Was it like a donor, or like they just sew it, or you grow into it?
I don't know.
Can
I
I,
like
can
to
I see?
think,
Can I look at the roof of your mouth? That looks like a normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An orthodontist could tell. When I got braces at 23, and an orthodontist was like, "Oh, you had a cleft palate."
And you're like, shut the fuck
Fuck
up.
up.
No.
Fuck you, bitch.
I had I one time I was like at a doctor or like a dentist or something for the first time, and they like looked at the inside because like the roof of most people's mouths goes up, mine goes down.
Oh,
And I don't know.
concaved.
Yeah. They're like, oh, you're one of like the small percentage of people that I was like, shut up.
You're like a Hemi.
I was like, get out of my mouth. Like, don't tell me what's going on in there. I don't want to know.
Wait, I
Yeah.
don't understand it. It doesn't go up. It comes down.
Yeah. Do you want to see my?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
it's like
I
a
see.
bump.
Yeah.
I like to
Yeah.
think it's my brain's too big. It's
Yeah.
not going
I was
down.
gonna
Damn,
say,
she's a
look at the
fucking
bottom
genius.
of your brain and was like, "What are you guys doing down here?"
Are we puking again?
That's why you always throw up. All the food keeps hitting your brain. Your body's like, ah.
Yeah, you don't wash your hair with tap water because you thought it was making you bald.
Is that real?
Are you okay? Are you like a conspiracy guy? Or you're just like,
Not conspiracy per se, but I don't know. I just ended up down the rabbit hole. You realize how fucked up a lot of our food and water is. And I have a buddy who doesn't use tap water on his hair. So I started doing it, and I stopped washing my hair with, like, shampoo. And my hair's been so much better than it was, like, thinning and really bad for a while. Still not great, but
Good hair there.
it's a lot healthier.
Yeah.
Wait, so what do you use instead of shampoo?
Well, honestly, I get, like, a good conditioner that has, like, an argan oil in it or something. And apple cider vinegar diluted in water. But your hair kind of cleans itself as long as you brush it and like rinse it. You don't really need, your body has like bacteria that'll clean it for you.
So shampoo's like fake.
Yeah, it's really bad for you.
That's weird.
Yeah.
And also, that was something I learned, that the bubbles are artificial and they don't do anything. That's why,
Yeah.
like, a lot of the natural shampoos, it's just like an oil basically that you put
Yeah.
on your head, but it also just feels sticky and like it's not, because you're made to think that like it needs to lather
Yeah.
for it to do something. But that is
So
for
that's
no-
like just for show?
Yeah.
And what do they add to make it do that?
Some
Some
Seed
other
oils?
poison?
yeah, seed oils. Yeah, gluten.
Yeah.
But now I got a filter. I got a filtered shower head.
Oh, really?
Those are nice. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Damn.
Same.
Is that expensive?
Yeah. No, they're like $50.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're really affordable.
I bought one time and then I didn't know how to install it. It just sat on my coffee table in my one apartment for like 8 months, and then I moved to Texas. I left it behind for my other roommates. I was like, if you guys ever figure out how the fuck
Yeah.
to put this in, it's all yours.
It sounds like you didn't even try. You just went.
I was the handyman
Yeah.
of that apartment. It was a 3-girl apartment. One time the doorknob came off the bathroom door and they just left it in the dining room, and we just kind of lived like that because no one even brought it up. It was not even in the group chat, nothing. I was just like, where's the fucking doorknob? And
You
then
could just see into the bathroom.
I
Someone in
fixed
there?
it.
Nice.
And then we lived in like an older house, and my doorknob sometimes, like the thing. What are the parts? What's the anatomy of a doorknob? The thing that would make the
The
door.
vagina?
The bolt.
the bolt.
The bolt.
The penis of the doorknob sometimes wouldn't go in the hole. It wouldn't move when I moved the knob.
Had that problem. Yeah. Been there, brother.
And
You gotta
the
pop a pill in the keyhole.
Did you try spitting on it?
This doorknob need a blue chew.
I went to the gas station. I was like, "You got any doorknob pills?"
Any extents?
But the little engineer in me, I took that doorknob apart. I was so scared. I was like, I'm gonna fuck up this ancient historic
Yeah.
door.
We're gonna have to buy a new
that's
doorknob
been
and then just
painted
never put
over
it on.
10 times with white paint. And then I would like little hair elastics, like the same things that like the same size that you would have for like braces, like little rubber bands. I just would take like 10 of those and put them inside the doorknob thing because there was like a rusted rubber band in there. And the 3 years I lived there, every 6 months I would just replace the rubber bands on my doorknob instead of ever texting the landlord.
I didn't even know that they were still using rubber bands as technology in doorknobs. That's crazy.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
There's an
Was that
old-ass
the
door.
second doorknob ever made?
Yeah.
Like, what kind of Rugrats ass fucking?
I don't know. Maybe someone else started putting rubber bands in there, and I saw their rubber bands, and I was like, I guess this is what we're doing. I don't
Didn't
want
even
to
attach it to anything. Just put it in there. I don't know.
Oh, it works. Don't
just
question
feed it
it.
like a vending machine. I'm just like, all right. Now I can open and close my door.
Have you seen those videos where the girls are like, "We don't need men," and they're pouring like antifreeze in their engine oil?
No, I haven't
It's,
seen
like
that.
in the engine. They're like, "We don't need men," and then like the next video is their like car on fire.
I need you to help
hilarious.
me with my coolant. I had this happen like a year or two ago. I lived in Buffalo. I never had to worry about my coolant like someone
Yeah,
else. And then
doesn't
living in
matter.
Texas, my car almost blew up one day driving home.
Oh no.
So that
you
was
need it
fun.
here.
Almost. What did it start smoking? You pulled over?
You know that gauge that's like your car is an okay temperature? Maxed out. My car was also screaming.
Pinned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
My-
then you just pulled over?
I kept driving to the nearest gas station at 5 miles per hour on 35.
Yeah.
And then I got there and they were closed. And then the lady was still inside closing, and I just like stared at her and I was like, please help me. I have no one to help me. Because I was still living in Buda. Like, I legitimately would have just been stranded there had someone not been in that store.
So then she helped?
Nice.
She said, I don't do this for just anyone, but I don't want to leave you out here all night. I was like, oh my God, you fucking hero.
It's weird you said that.
She's
you
like-
could have just done my favor.
She's like, there's homeless people around. I was like, all right, are you threatening me with them? Like,
Yeah.
Can I just say that the effort you put into the doorknob so much more difficult than installing a shower head.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It was therapeutic though. And that's where my autism shines through. I'm like,
Well, that was the problem with the shower
parts.
head. She's like, where the fuck is the rubber band?
Yeah.
I can't
This
just.
thing had like no rubber bands with it. You're messaging or fucking Amazon like, hey, I think you guys shorted me like 4 or 5 rubber bands. How's this thing stay together?
But also, I really didn't discuss with the girls I was living with, like, hey, you guys cool if I just completely change our shower head that works completely fine?
Oh, they would have been fine with it.
Probably.
You want that was the filter one? That was the difference?
Yeah,
or-
it had like charcoal or something in it to pull out.
Hmm.
We got a lot of hard water in New York. Got to make it soft water. I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Well, the hard water is for the bagels and the pizza dough.
Hard water, it's like it gangbangs, it sells drugs.
Soft water gets scared.
Soft water has 401k. Cries.
Soft water
Goes
makes
to
my hair
therapy.
shiny though.
It is good.
Let's get back to these. I mean, you're gonna know who this is. He made thousands of dollars gay baiting my community.
Yeah. No gay bait. I will say. I'm not doing anything gay.
You're like, I'm straight. This is my penis. Don't look at it. I'm straight.
I'm doing straight stuff, and if they want to pay to enjoy it, that's on them.
Is it just you though? Is it just pictures?
Yeah, pretty much. My girl, she said that she'll have sex with me on camera for OnlyFans.
So that's in the
That's nice.
pipeline.
So yeah, we might
Laying
start
pipe
a
in the
business.
pipeline.
Yeah. I mean, if I
So
can
you
never
haven't done any
work
videos
again,
yet?
I put a video of me coming on there.
Nice.
Just only penis, but not my body's not in it. They love it. The fellas love it. The boys.
I feel like guys send that in group chats anyway.
No, guys aren't. I've had this discussion with women.
What?
Women and their friends talk about sex way more to each other than guys do. Like I never know what my friends are doing with their penis. We don't really, as guys, we're just like, yeah, fuck this girl. We're like, sick. I'm watching Sopranos. Shut up.
Cool, bro.
But my ex-girlfriend, she'd be like, yeah, we would talk like in depth about every sexual experience with our girlfriends. And you're like, that's weird. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you all week, but our other roommate, every time I get home, he's like, I fucked some girl on my lunch break. I'm like, are you good?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like, it's been like 1 week. Like, just relax.
Yeah. At a certain point, it's like, yeah, you're just addicted to this, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, sex on my lunch break? This is my
Yeah.
time to relax. That pissed me off.
I want a sandwich.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I
won't
want
look at my
like 3 to
phone.
5 cigarettes, maybe like 20 minutes of a podcast, and
A
then
boba tea.
go back in the boba tea. I was mad yesterday that they sent me on break because like there's a certain time to take a break. They sent me too early, and I came back and I was like, this is my nap time now.
Yeah.
I'd
Dude,
rather not. If I'm working a double, I don't want a break. I'd rather just work through. Because if you give me any ounce of freedom, one, it's like I'm gonna go get twisted teas, and then two,
Yeah.
they're just keeping you. They're like, everyone keep eye on Sam, or she's gonna go get twisted teas.
Sam's gonna come back happy to be
You come
here.
back with the twisted tea hat on backwards.
Yeah.
Crooked.
She got a twisted tea in a 40 bag. It's like Arnold Palmer.
I just have like bar merch on. They're like, where did you get that? Like, oh, I was just eating.
One of those beer hats. Yeah, 2 twisted teas in them. Like, oh shit! I forgot I had this on.
Everywhere was closed except Lucky Duck and Jackalope, so I had to Nickel City go there for a fucking fucked up hamburger sandwich and
Get a Genesee
Did you
beer.
say hamburger sandwich? What?
It's funny because that is what it is, technically.
is.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean,
they
it
have-
is a sandwich.
Yeah, but isn't a hamburger implied it's a sandwich?
Yeah. But then hamburger helper is hamburger in the
guess-
mac and cheese, but there's no.
I guess you're right.
Bread, it's still
a
hamburger.
Yeah, hamburger is just
Hamburger
the meat.
is the protein.
One hamburger sandwich, please. Oh god, you sound like an alien ordering from McDonald's.
They asked me to
I
leave.
promise I'm a
And
human
one
being.
French fry.
No seed oil.
Yeah.
No, at Nickel City they have like the chopped hamburger, like the really
Oh, chopped
fucked up-
cheese.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was
Yeah,
trying to
they
say.
have that there?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Hamburger sandwich. That's what I'm calling it from now on.
You
Hamburger sandwich with
You guys
cheese.
have hamburger sandwiches here.
You don't believe in sunscreen, which now everything I know about you makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it causes cancer.
I don't know. It's just we were alive as people for so long without it, you know. And I think just our excessive use of soap gets rid of the oils on our skin that would protect us from the sun normally. So, yeah.
You know what's weird? Someone told me recently, sunscreen. My friend Allie's like, I wear sunscreen every single day, and it's like you're supposed to. And I asked ChatGPT, I was like, what? Like, and it was like, yeah, like you're supposed to wear SPF 30 every single day.
It's like a big thing in the skincare community online for women is like, you have to sunscreen before moisturizer. Like it should be your base before you do anything. And I'm like,
oh, I thought you were supposed to put on last.
That's crazy. I don't know. What do we
But
do
yeah, I've been
before
putting like
sunscreen?
using like retinol
do
and
you
shit.
use normal deodorant?
Yeah. Well, it's like
Aluminium causes cancer.
yeah, there's like no aluminum or like parabens or whatever in it, but yeah. I
My
get the
dad buys
fancy.
that rock that you just rub on your armpits and you hope
Nice.
and you pray you don't stink.
You ever use? You can use limes, key limes.
I thought
that works as
lemon.
deodorant. Lemon does too. Citrus.
Yeah.
Last time I was at Hyenas in Fort Worth, I forgot deodorant, and I had to go to the bar and get like lemons and rub them on my armpit.
It worked though?
Yeah, it works great.
Damn, I'm always at work asking people like, hey, do you have deodorant? Because I stink. And I'm
Yeah.
like, there's a lot of limes right here.
Yeah, dude, limes.
I'm going to go for
Limes
lime
work
next
great.
time.
Yeah, it makes your armpits a little sticky, but you smell
Yeah.
like a Sprite.
That
That's great. Yeah.
that clay mask you have,
Aztec.
people use it on their armpits to detox their armpits.
Oh,
if you want
really?
to get all of the harmful chemicals from deodorant out of your armpits.
Oh, maybe I'll do that.
Really?
And then you can transition to just lemon wedges.
Yeah.
Do you have to I feel like you'd have to shave your armpit before you did that though.
Yeah, hairy pits.
Enough hair to like not want to put like hardening clay on
Yeah,
them,
but like, don't you just soak it off?
I guess.
Yeah.
You're probably fine. If
Yeah,
it's
just
not like
soak your armpit. You know how easy that is. Get a bowl of water and just let the hair.
You literally have to go in the shower though,
Yeah.
probably.
yeah, that's like. But also that stuff can't go down the drain.
Well, it's gonna have to.
I mean, I've been doing it, but
Wait, what can't go down the drain?
that clay because it will harden in the pipes.
I've been putting it down.
And you've been using it for a while now.
Well, you guys rent, right?
Yeah.
You're good.
We have
Yeah.
a green screen in our dining
Yeah,
room. We don't
that's-
give a fuck.
That's someone else's problem.
Actually, can you help me paint my room tonight?
Tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
4 green walls. You
I'm
guys are gonna be rich.
going to be sending feet pics from Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
that
in Abu
360
Dhabi?
camera.
How many people lived out of their van? I hate that that's always someone's origin story.
Oh, what a bad origin story.
It's like,
I feel like if you're living in your van, that means you've screwed over enough people in your life to where no one's willing to help you.
exactly.
That's the last option.
I
Yeah.
forget who has a joke about it, but it's like some homeless guy went up to them and they're like, you're like, any day this could be you. And they're like, well, no, I have friends and family, people that
Yeah.
care about me. I would have to burn a lot of bridges to be
Yeah.
where you are. Like,
Yeah.
That's what's crazy when I see like homeless women. I'm like, oh my, you must have just like been such a awful person to so many people. Like,
Yeah.
There's
Well,
not
not only
one
that, but a
guy
lot
you
of them-
know going to let you sleep on their couch.
Right.
Yeah.
But they're also like schizophrenic, most of them.
Yeah, and you don't want those people to sleep on your
No.
couch. Yeah.
Like, so, you know, sometimes when you see a homeless person and they say something or you're talking to them for a second, you're like, oh, you're like a person that's fully there. And it's like kind of
Yeah.
shocking.
Mm-hmm.
You never see that with the women homeless.
No, they're
They're always gone.
yeah, because you have to get pretty bad to be.
The guy wielding the metal pipe last night outside of Violet Crown. That's where I went with my coworkers, and some homeless guy was just walking, and he wasn't like talking to us. He was like speaking whatever language at us with a
Yeah.
metal pole in his hand, and like everyone's like kind of like not trying to acknowledge him, but we're all on edge. Like, is he gonna fucking
Yeah.
like just?
We want to ignore him, but he
Yeah.
does have a pole.
It's like you're like a bear comes into your campground. You're like, well, I don't want to run, but just sit still.
And then he just wandered off. I like it's weird when they like kind of like, you know, do that to you, but then they just walk away.
Yeah.
They're like, ooh, a butterfly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a drastic
just get so
emotional beef
distracted.
they have with you, and then they go, Whoa.
Yeah, and I feel
Yeah.
like sometimes they just want to like sense your fear, and then that gives them the satisfaction they need
Yeah.
to move on to.
It's like Monsters Inc. They run off of like
Yeah.
your screams. You're being uncomfortable. It powers them up.
Their photosynthesis.
Yeah.
But that's when I know that they're like not actual. That's how I know they're not from Austin. They're not like an
Yeah.
OG Austin homeless person. They're just like passing through.
Mhm.
Because like when they're super aggressive like that, and then I never see them again. So I don't know if they get like
Yeah.
shipped off again. But there was a guy outside of my job one day that was like kind of harassing the entire staff. But then he was fucking with me, and my manager came out to like try to scare him off. And he went across the street and just flashed him and was like, I can sweep better than you. And it was like the weirdest fucking heckle ever.
That's so funny.
And then he disappeared into the...
The homeless guy told your manager, I can sweep better than you?
I was sweeping the outside. It was that whole story where
he was heckling you.
Well, he fucked with me. I swept outside. He threw dirt back on the ground. I was kind of fucking pissed off about
I think
it.
he's flirting with you.
And then my manager came out to try to like scare him off, and he was like, "I'll take over from here." And he started sweeping up.
I got it.
And I was standing there. I was like, "You sure?" And then the guy, was just like started talking shit from across the street. But that all started with he caught one of the bartenders outside, and he was holding this giant bag of chicken fingers, and he asked the bartender like, "Do you guys got a fryer?" And she's like, "We're not frying your random chicken fingers." He's like, "That's not what I was gonna ask."
You presumptuous piece of shit.
Fuck you.
She was like, "What was your next question?"
That's amazing.
He's like, I was gonna ask if I could put this frog in it.
With the fucking I was just curious.
My manager had like a cooler in his the back of his truck, and he went to go check it later in the day, and the chicken fingers were in there. The dude stashed the fingers, fucked with me sweeping, heckled my manager, he was just a menace for like 3 hours.
Well, he's like a squirrel. He went and hid his nuts for later. He's like, I'll remember where that's at.
Hopefully
Later,
this
someone's
truck
gonna
has
let me-
nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody else is going to be like, you can use this fryer. He's going to run back.
Yeah. He's gonna come back like, where the fuck did my chicken?
But I never saw him again. And then the only other time that I had like a weird interaction was like a naked homeless guy tried getting in my car.
Oh, that's
And
fun.
that was weird.
Did
From
you
the
just lock
passenger?
door?
From the passenger side. Well, he was like at the corner by the bridge parking lot, and he was doing his normal like, "Give me money," and I just kept walking because normally that's like an acceptable answer.
Yeah.
And I got to my car, got in my car, take my bag off, go to put it in the passenger seat, and my passenger door opens, and his head's in my car, and he was like, "So about that money?" I was like, I was already buckled in too, and I didn't, and he was just wearing like little men underwear.
Yeah.
And I was just like, dude, you're naked in my car right now. That's insane.
You should just backed up as fast as you could.
I am destined to get murdered by someone because like my reaction was just to laugh.
Yeah.
And then awkwardly like pull the seatbelt so I could reach the passenger door and
You're
close
crazy.
it. And then, I'm like, what are you doing? This isn't you. And then I rolled down my
Stop, I
window.
have a boyfriend.
I'm so polite. I rolled down my window. I was like, hey, I'm backing up, so step back or I'm running over your toes. Like that was my threat.
I'm gonna run over your little toesies.
And
Do
then
you have a nice wiener?
I wasn't really looking.
She was looking.
Take a peek. You're like, sir, start an OnlyFans. And
You're
get
too
your own money."
hung to be homeless.
Too hung to be homeless.
That's an album.
Yeah.
That's the name of your next special. But then I was backing out of the spot, did not hit his toes because I care for the wildlife. And there was a cop pulling in, and that's when I was like, hey, act normal so he doesn't fucking shoot you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking out for him all of a
Yeah.
sudden.
Yeah. Hey,
But
be
if
careful.
even if I don't think I should have a gun because one, I don't even think I would ever use it. Because that's like a moment where I'm like, oh man, I wish I had any sort of defense to scare this guy
Yeah.
away because I'm too polite.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry, I gotta shoot you now.
Yeah.
Sorry, did I hit a major vein?
Oh, fuck, are you
no.
bleeding out and having your last moments?
Oh god,
there
that's
any-
so much blood.
Is there anything you want to remember?
I'm sorry.
I feel like it'd be tough to have a gun for me because there are so many moments where I'd be like, I would just rage quit life, just like impulse suicide, like not think about it, just be like, fuck this, you know what I mean? And just like that. And then you can't, but the gun's not there. And I'm like, I'm all right.
The ringing in your ears, you would have killed yourself a month ago.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. My tinnitus has been insane.
Oh,
Like sometimes
really?
it's so loud that I'm like, I can't even believe that it's this loud. It's like nuts.
Yeah, damn. That's nuts.
You ever had that?
No. That's brutal. If
That's
I
where
had
you
a
get
gun,
the sinus from.
I don't think I'd ever have bullets in it, but I would have it on me at all times, pointing it at people.
Yeah.
Like in traffic, I would just consistently be like,
It's so funny to there's a security guard that works at Vulcan sometimes. She has a gun. Like we'll just like joke about it. Like someone like is like leaving or trying to leave the club with like a drink or something. She's like, go the fuck back inside with that. Just like pull a gun on him. It's so funny.
oh, that's awesome.
Not actually doing that, but just like joking about like,
Yeah.
what if?
You better go inside.
Someone heckles and she just walks up and puts it to the back of the head.
It's on their
And
back.
what's funny about that?
Yeah, you keep your fucking mouth shut.
Yeah, just sir, please no talking.
Only spoke when spoken to.
And then I'm gonna do this last one. Or there's two more. So guys buy you pocket pussies.
No, one guy did. So I made.
It's so weird for that. That was what was interesting. That guys are just like, here's a fake vagina if you could fuck it for me.
Yeah, pretty much. I made an Amazon wish list because a bunch of those dudes were like, "Oh, you ever used pocket pussy?" I'm like, "No, I've never used a sex toy." And so I made an Amazon wish list of random things that I'd be like, "Oh, that might be cool." And the one I got, someone sent me. It looks like a pocket pussy, but there's like a vacuum on the top, and you just put your dick on it, and then you turn it on, and it like sucks the air out, and it goes down to your dick, and then it releases the air back in. So it's like an automatic blowjob machine, and it vibrates.
Does it do the dishes?
No, not unless you hit it.
Wait, so you used it? How was it?
Oh, dude, I came like I was like 12 years old again. I was just like, like, you know, that was weird.
And then you're like, JT, tell that guy was pretty good.
Yeah, I was like, dude, it's dangerous. Like, I'm like, dude, if I get a VR headset, it's over. I'm quitting comedy.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
in my room coming all day.
Yeah, I've talked to people that use those to jerk off, and it's just like, I tried it once. Some girl let me use hers, and it was actually pretty cool. But I was like, I can't buy
Wait,
this.
she had a blowjob machine?
No, a VR headset that she watched porn on. And she like paid for like some like expensive ass VR subscription for porn.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, it was very weird.
I was gonna say that's so smart of a girl to have a blowjob machine. 'Cause she's
Yeah.
like, I have this. It's gonna do it way better.
Yeah.
And then I can, I don't know, hold your hand.
Yeah.
I'd be into that. Yeah. I'd be into that.
How much was it?
It was like $45.
I'm gonna add that to my Amazon wish
Cheap.
list.
It's crazy cheap.
And the inside comes out so you can like wash it out too and reuse it so the next guy doesn't have like old cum.
Yeah, that'd be weird if it was disposable.
Yeah. Well,
One
yeah.
time used blowjob machine.
I
on
have like
Temu.
I have a hazardous waste material bin in my fucking bedroom. Like,
It'd be
drop
like,
it in, put
Please
it in.
don't come in the blowjob machine. Everyone does.
Can you please pull out of the blowjob machine?
Yeah, you don't want to get it pregnant.
I can't raise the blowjob machine baby alone.
Yeah. It is hard to get that thing off too because it's sucking. So you gotta like yank. You're like.
Yeah,
It
once
makes
you
it
finished,
gross.
you're like rethinking everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the post-nut clarity like when it's a fucking
There's something.
disembodied head?
There's a Chinese finger trap stuck in your
Yeah,
dick.
pretty much. It's actually good because you just go. Well, at least I don't have to like hang out with you. You just put it in the closet.
I'm gonna buy one. I think though, like I couldn't, cause you hand wash it.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I mean,
dishwasher
dishwasher.
safe.
I don't know. I didn't really look.
If I put it in our dishwasher though, it's gonna be gone. Zach's gonna steal it.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, I'm actually dating that blowjob
Yeah,
machine.
they'd be like, this new
I
cup
needed
is
it for
weird.
lunch. And then this last one said, you did mushrooms and quit comedy for 3 days and cried under a tree.
Oh, you've been talking to Jess, haven't you? I knew this. No, it's not what happened. We did do mushrooms, and I don't know. They were just talking. Bobby Flacco from Nether Hours Over, and they were just talking about all the shitty people in comedy and just complaining. And I had this like mental breakdown. I was like, "What the fuck are we doing? This is stupid."
Yeah.
I'm 30 years old. So I
That
was
makes sense because you were probably like, holy shit, they're right, and I'm choosing to spend my life with these people that we hate so much, so what are we doing?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I'm tired of like trying to get people I don't respect to like me.
Yeah.
And that was, at first I was like, I'm gonna quit. I was like, I'm gonna just go make knives in my garage. Or something. But then after the jokes wore off, I was like, I'm not gonna quit, but I do look at comedy a lot differently.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I'm not doing it for
the
me
epiphany
anymore.
still stands, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where it's like, oh yeah, I've like sacrificed a lot of my values to try to be like cool with certain people, and it's like, nah, I just been being rude to people I don't like, and it's been great.
How long have you lived in Austin?
4 years.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
You got your pre-COVID or during?
I got here like 3 days before the first freeze that like people died.
Mm.
Yeah.
So that was probably fun. It was a great
Yeah.
introduction.
Yeah, third day. I was living with a guy I didn't know and his pregnant wife and Andrew Tarr.
How has everyone lived with Andrew Tarr?
Andrew Tarr is a big
Everyone-
old roommate slut. He's living with everybody.
Every time I talk to someone, they're like, I'm living with Tarr now. I'm like,
Yeah, he
does
gets around, dude.
We're Eskimo roommates with Tar.
Yeah.
We are with Scotty.
Yeah.
When Scott crashed with us for a month, which
Yeah.
we almost just straight up lived with Scott, which I love him, the snoring.
Oh, that's brutal.
I can't.
Wait, across the whole. But you're like a football field away from him in the apartment.
Well, when you were there and he was sleeping on the couch, he's on my wall.
Why was he? Oh, when I was there.
Yeah, like that few day overlap before you went back home.
Yeah. Well, I can hear Zach snore through the wall.
He snores.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of a thin wall, I guess. Maybe I don't know. I've never drilled through it.
Not recently.
I feel like, aren't your beds like head to head on the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys never jerk off and touch the wall? He's there.
No, we have a rule.
I can feel
no
the
one's
energy.
allowed to jerk off in the house.
Really?
No one's allowed to have sex in the apartment. No one's allowed
I
to jerk
just
off.
usually
one's
go
following
like down
that
the
rule.
street to talk about bathroom or something.
Yeah.
I go
That's
to
where
the
you have
pool.
sex.
Yeah.
We just go into the gym. Use the gym bathroom.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then we got you a gift.
You got a gift?
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh God.
We got you a gift.
Do you get everyone a gift or just me?
Yeah, it's just one gift.
It's a big part of my podcast.
Yeah. We like to give our guests gifts, and you can just tell us how much you love it.
Okay. Pinballs.
That's not the gift. I don't
Is
know.
there any money on that?
I don't even know why that's in there.
Okay.
I guess you got 2 gifts.
You got me an Adele CD.
Yeah. I feel like you would
Wow.
love Adele.
Really? You think so?
I feel like Adele's like a good soundtrack to listen to when you box in the garage.
Yeah, and when you're recording your videos.
I will be rolling in the deep. I don't even think I have a CD player.
No one does.
I'm gonna hang this up on my wall. I'm just gonna put a nail right through the middle of it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Did you go and seek this out? Nice. Thank you.
Based
love
on
it.
what I know in my collection, I tried to match up the person to the CD. And
That is crazy that you gave me Adele.
all right,
Oh,
Kyle.
do you keep the same bag every time?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The
I like
budget
that.
is very tight.
Yeah.
It's the early stages of Good Sam Bad
Can we
Sam.
get like a screenshot?
Kyle, would you like to plug anything? You got
Cold Brew Comedy on Instagram. That is, it's going to be a weekly show starting soon. So I run that with Sam Castillo, the other Sam, and Kyle D Comedy on Instagram.
all right, cool. And thank you so much. And
Thank
then
you guys for
Kevin,
having
you
me.
got anything?
Yeah, myspace.com/K Dane Willard 420.
Amen. Thank you.
Nice. Hell yeah. Thank
Cool.
you.